A coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
Welcome all. This is Blaezer RTW. I hope you are well. I'm good. It is Wifer's birthday today, but she's gone out with her friends for a bit, so I just got back from work, so before I do whatever I decide to do for her, I will have a cup of tea, bit of a blaze, and watch a few of these. So let's crack on. 2v2. I'm quickly running out of 2v2s. This is like from October, and I think the other ones are only in like June or July, so I might have to miss out a few rounds of 2v2s to bring them back up together. But let's have a look what we got. So I'm on the left. I've got 6 Cav, 2 Roman archers, and then the rest urbans. On my team is Heraclius. Sorry, this is going mad. Heraclius. He's got 3 Balearic slingers, 4 Sacred Band Cav, and then the rest Sacred Band infantry. Enemy team is Esrax. He's got 6 Cav, maybe the rest urbans, maybe a couple of archers. All will be revealed soon enough. And then his ally is Greek Cleomenes. He looks like he's got 6 archers. Interestingly, not Cretans, just normal archers. And then what's that? Well, 14 Spartans. So yeah, should be quite interested. I'm guessing Heraclius is someone who knows, because he looks like he's in a pretty good formation and got a pretty good army. And from what I gather, I've played a few with Cleomenes, and he seems pretty good, and by all accounts is a good player, especially with pikes. So this should be quite interesting. I have it on the authority of Esrax, actually, that Carthage is better than Greeks. So by that definition, Greek Cleomenes will have some work to do. I'll have some work to do against Esrax. Yeah, I mean, from our point of view, we've got we've got the Cav advantage, if you see what I mean, but it's not sometimes like you get in a 3v3, 4v4s where there's just loads of them racked up. So it looks like we're being a little bit defensive now. I obviously faced up against Esrax to begin with. Greece is going to bring his army forward and face up to Carthage. Carthage has brought his slingers out to the right. My archers are just out back waiting. I'm going to try and split my cav up a little bit, probably just to take my archers out to the left and try and fire up at some of the Greeks. Esrax is moving over from his own left wing towards our right. I guess he wants to actually get us moving around, really. I think is probably his aim there. I don't think he was particularly going for Carthage. He might just be shoring up the angle a little bit between him and Greece. Again, split the cav into 3 pairs of 2. I'll be interested to know, Esrax, if they're actually grouped, as in like 1, 2, 3 or whatever, or whether they're, you sort of micro them down the bottom, just because, I'm interested in that sort of thing. Okay, so he's pushing up on me. I'm going to want to cut him off. I'm not going to want to let him overlap me anymore, otherwise he'll have a few extra units to be able to help out with Carthage. Looks like I was going to push on him. I'm actually opening up my second line now just to make my line a little bit wider. Otherwise, my archers are out with Carthage along with a bit of my cav, and then we've got the dregs of our cav and Carthage's cav out on the right with his slingers. The Greek archers have been spread right out now, so they're taking up the whole lot. So I make that about even between us. They've probably got one more unit, but by the time it gets to the end when they can make a difference, there shouldn't be too much in it. So you can see Esrax has split 3 of his urbans off. He's bringing them over to their right-hand side and in front of Greece. I guess they're going to be throwing Peeler. I should have seen that, really, and chucked a Peeler unit in front of them. That's something I will remember to do in future. Yeah, so not only is he peeled them right up, but he's starting to engage and put him in Testudo open to mess up his line. I've taken that as my cue to start pushing up on Esrax now, because he's obviously 3 urbans down. Greek has sent a couple of Spartans over to help him. It looks like I was sending some units over to help out Carthage, but I've brought them back into my own main line now. Carthage is tucking up against me on the right, getting away from that Testudo. I'm bringing all my cab over in behind. Esrax is bringing all his in behind now, so it looks like something is going to kick off over here. Yeah, Cleomenes has sent a couple of Spartans in amongst the Peeler shields that are now fighting with each other. My third line effectively has now gone out, or my second tight line has gone out into open order now. Esrax has gone down the Testudo route with that, so that's fair enough by him. Looks like the Greek and the Carthaginians are pretty nicely married up over there on the left. I'll keep it kind of like that. I don't think there's anything out this way. No, just my archers are going to make their way out and try and be a bit of distraction. So we've got it all in shot here, just about. Okay, so you can see the Spartans are starting to move up his first and second line. Interestingly, yeah, I just he's doubling up on them there all the way through. So I wonder if he's got one on guard and one on attack there. That would be quite interesting to know. So there's been a bit of tit for tat with the Cav. Carthage has got a pit spear over here now to marry up against the Greek. Looks like there's nice little interesting phalanx warfare going on here. You can see the Greek is starting to send some units out to the right and reinforce his centre now that Carthage has reinforced his own centre. If you just keep an eye in the mid ground there, it's just a bit of tit for tat between me and Esrax for now. Looks like he's bringing his unit well out to the right, so he's got one unit spare at the moment. I've seen it and I'm saying, oh, I thought it was all going a bit quick. So I've sent my unit round to at least try and tie him up, but he's going to actually turn and face that other Carthage unit quite quick. But that's all right for me. I don't mind that. Hopefully I might be able to get a little strike on him. No, he's turned and faced, so that will probably stop me and the Carthaginian going in. Now that we've gone for that little move, though, it might push Esrax into a boost, into a charge down this end. He's not completely committed. We've got the same amount of reserve units there, 3 in reserve each. He's also got a unit doing a nice flanking manoeuvre, which will get routed off if it gets hit by any cav. All of our cav doesn't really know what it's doing by the look of it. We should be absolutely hammering Esrax for my money. Or if not, at least peeling 2 or 3 off and start smashing up the Greeks to peel it. Yeah, so now he's down for 4 there. Yeah, I should be absolutely hammering him with my cab. Obviously being careful not to get taken out by the 2 on the right, but effectively I should have 3 or 4 that I can go free at his centre. Looks like the line has been brought up to my reserve units now. My general's actually fighting, although one of his mates isn't. Don't know who that was. Might have been the Greek or the Carthaginians. I think that was the Greek general that went there, but that won't matter too much. Sorry, the chair I was on just made a loud bang and I was just a bit dubious. Yeah, so Azrak sent some in, I've sent some in, he's pulled in his that are out on the flank. I've gone into that with all my cavs, so that's quite nice. Carthage is sending in some of his. If I can actually take his cav out as well, that would be quite nice. It's routed off, could do with chasing that off a little bit, and actually now we could probably do with being really aggressive on his cav now, and actually instead of coming back here, I should have come all the way out probably to where these Greek archers are, taking this route out, and then that'll either mean his cav can face me, Carthage can start smashing him up, or if he faces up Carthage, I can just run straight down the line at his general. Now that whole clump would have routed off then, but we'll soon see if we live to regret that. As it is, I've gone in the other way on it and gone up the line from the left-hand side, though I've been caught by the Spartans a little bit there, so that was a little bit sloppy. On the left-hand side, it's a little bit tit-for-tat evens between the Carthage and the Greeks, although the Greek looked like he's just starting to flank with the 2 full units. I've got a unit out here that's come back from routing. My infantry has virtually vanished to my eye from that. I've got 2 units in there, which is my general and that last reserve unit. They're not particularly full, so I think he got a better strike on me than I did on him. I guess I was going through that Spartan that sort of was obviously making the difference there, being chucked over. So a good little a good little, make note for later. Always send 1 or 2 pike units over to help with the roam cav charges. He's actually, they're all starting to flank me now. My cav's out here, just, I want to try and find a nice angle on it, but yeah, bad times. My general's gone, which is proper bad times. The only thing I've got going for me is that I have actually got a lot of cav. Because my units have actually gone there, though, as in routed off, I would probably have been better off actually trying to take out some of these Greeks quick while they were engaged before they come over. But if I can get a nice little charge in there, perhaps pull my units back a little bit. I've actually surrounded him, but it wasn't great, although a couple of his are starting to rout off now. If I can get that general, which is reasonably got some troops in it. Esrax is bringing a couple of units that he had chasing some cav, no doubt. There's even a couple of little 1s and 2s over here. So I've still got only just my cav left. All my units have now gone. Let's just have a look how we're doing over here. So it looks like they're starting to form up on the right as we look at it. I'm trying to get through some of these archers so they don't become a pain later on in the game. Really what I could do with doing is actually taking out these Greeks that are facing up the Carthage, just so that he can turn and face everything that's coming to him from behind. Looks like he's trying to box up now. That Greek unit is making a run for it, but if I can catch him, then hopefully... Oh, I stopped it because he was running across the pikes. Over there on the right, there's the slingers are going out there. I guess they're going to chase after the archers. Yeah, I mean, got a bit of cav left, but I don't know if I've got enough to take out that many Greeks. So they're not going to let him form up into his box. Oh, he's left his general out though. That could be a bit of bad times Carthage can do with their general. I need to be pressing with my cav now and at least threatening. Yeah, if I can bring it in behind him, that'll make him leave 2 or 3 units off the back, at the back. I need this unit that's coming back. He's actually quite full. I need to close him up if he wasn't in close order. That's that one gone. If I can get into the side of this urban that's coming onto the side of the Carthaginians there and this Greek and just get him in that area, that would be quite a nice little spot. Yeah, especially if I can hit him. I'm charging into pikes there, though, which I'm just realising now. But hopefully, if I stop that before they go too deep, that's all that was needed. Yeah, if they're going to take out this now, probably need to work my way around the bottom with the cav and try and hit these guys up from the back. That Scipii General would be a great target, even up that way. Another one of the Greeks is gone. So this guy here, the 63 at the bottom of our screen, is going to be our big problem. The rest of them will probably go with cav strikes if they're engaged. So yeah, I need to take out this one though. We'll see what happens. Yeah, if I could turn that now and bang into him now he's engaged, I might rout him off, and that would be do quite well for us. He's turned just in time. That's going to take my cav right down. And he took out 15 or so. That's not good enough. Not good enough. Yeah, that was a pain. That I probably should have just left him engaged with that guy and actually gone my cav into the back of this lot here, which are down low in numbers, and just try and get a little chain route on the go. I'm going for it now though, but should have gone for the SPQR general again. So yeah, bad times. Who's this firing flame arrows? Yeah, I got my archers there. They're still firing flame arrows, so I could do with taking this guy out now. He's got 34 left. I guess Carthage. Oh yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. Is he going to turn and face these Greeks in time? Yeah, they got some either side. Yeah. Because they turned to face this Greek, that one routed them off. So, yeah, that was bad times. That was probably my fault. I should have engaged this guy a bit quicker with my urban so that he didn't have to turn and face him. But there was only a couple left in there, to be fair. But when they're tired, that's how it goes. And then, yeah, as it is now, if I don't hit this cav charge, which he's just going to turn and face me, my guys are going to go down like a stack of cards. Slingers are firing missiles. Come on. Right, instead I need to turn around now and take out this guy, the one that's only got 7 in him. My infantry's routed off, yeah. Bad times. Well, it was sort of, a desperate scramble in the end anyway. It wasn't a particularly well worked game, so this is all a bonus at the moment. I'm just going to run it down to the end until my cad's gone, and then I expect that will be it. So yeah, I've admitted defeat. Yeah, they got a lot of archers coming back. So yeah, good game to all. Good game to all. Enjoyed that one. Hope you did too. There's the scores on the doors, pretty even. But good game by all, I say. Right. Hope you're good. Have a good one. See you later.
Follow me, Blaezer.